Welcome back to episode numero 3 of Buzzin Across America.
The recap.
Okay, so this is Hottest College Girls. First though, we're going to tell you guys what some stories from Bama, Clemson, Georgia. Then go into ranking which schools have the hottest girls. You guys have been asking that question a lot. And I think we've got a pretty general idea.
Are we gonna make like an order of all the schools and literally do
Yeah,
like
we should
that?
rank it.
I'm okay doing that.
Yeah.
Rank it.
I
I don't know, like the top is like kind of hard for me though.
It's hard, but
I think we could do like top 5.
Yeah.
Top
Top
5.
five, yeah.
Top 5 we can do.
Starting it off with Alabama. These are some heavy hitting schools. Bama, Clemson, Georgia. I think there's quite a bit of stories at each one.
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Started off in Bama, absolute beauty. Nick put that week together and absolutely carried Bama to the #1 spot on the entire trip. I think without him, FSU might have taken the crown.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I do agree
I
with
think it
that.
definitely would have, because like the amount of stuff that Nick did for us was
Organized
just
it, got us in
unbelievable,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Starting on that Monday night out for
Yeah.
dinner, hooked us up with Sigma Chi there. Wouldn't have had B.O.B. without him. All the bar nights that we had, just
We
would not
literally
have been the
walked
same.
to the bars
Yeah.
with him, talked to the manager
Yeah, we did.
with him, and got them all literally that week of.
Nick's the man. You need at every school you need a man that just like is well connected, networked, just knows his role and knows how to fucking show someone a good time around his campus.
A couple places we had that.
Yeah. And Nick, Alabama was like,
He stood out above.
bro,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I can't.
for
I love that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
think
crying.
that leads into like the Southern hospitality aspect because
Yeah.
like everyone there was so nice, and it stemmed like literally from the first time meeting him.
Really weird though. Like we didn't get that at like many other schools. That was the first school where like you kind of expect some people like here and there like heckle or kind of just be like just regular people at a bar night. I mean,
No,
I
not
didn't
a
get
heckle
that.
at all.
I didn't get that fucking once in Alabama. Every person I met could have been fake. I don't fucking know. Super nice.
Yeah,
Super nice people in Alabama.
I agree, and I think one time the Nick plus Southern hospitality equals him pulling up to our house on a Thursday morning with Krispy Kreme donuts,
Liquid
Liquid IV, which is like a BioLite drink for us.
I couldn't believe it.
Bro, I can't like I remember.
Bro, I remember
waking up.
walking up the patio and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, so we're hungover. It's like Wednesday night at Galette's. On Wednesday, we were
Buckles.
We're like just waking out, getting out of bed.
I'm talking like buckled. Just getting out of bed, he texts me, hey man, what's your address? I'm thinking he's just gonna like, just come by, say what's up. I'm like, yeah, just shoot him an address. Like, I'm like still asleep. He comes, we're all like naked in our underwear still.
Yeah.
And he's like, boys, I got Krispy Kreme donuts and Liquid
Last
IV.
thing
And I was
we've
like,
done
what the why did you do that? It's like, you know what I mean?
Who
Like,
does that, man?
who does that? And he just did it just because he just
Just that nice of a guy.
that nice of a fucking dude. Unbelievable. Then that was the same morning.
That was the same morning where
Oh.
I may or may not have pissed the fucking couch in the Airbnb.
Which you haven't. I was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting it either. The Yellow Hammers got to me. You're like, the thing is, I was doing the night before at Wine Wednesday. I just kept having Yellow Hammers. I'd have it, I'd chug it because it was just so smooth. I'm like, there's no alcohol in this.
Yeah. Dangerous.
Couple down the system more, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm in trouble here.
Trouble is coming, man.
And then I just wake up the next morning, I feel my pants out. It was fucking soaked, and I just give it a little whiff, and I knew what I did.
I came to verify.
There was
wanted
a
to
random
verify.
pill that was wet, so I'm like, yo, Chip, threw it at him. Why is it wet? And then just that's piss. That's piss.
I knew right away. I was like, this is fucking male piss. And yeah, and then we invalidated. He pissed his pants.
That was
was
so
funny.
funny, dude.
Like
Waking
that.
up to that night, I was like, or that morning, it was like,
I thought it was a joke at first. You guys thought? I think someone thought they were like, no, it's not.
I don't
Yeah.
want to believe it, but
Yeah, I mean, like when you drink too much, for me, it's just my body just lets go, I guess, and just lets all this
It's
fucking shit in my
actually-
system.
That concept's pretty funny.
it's so
Like, imagine
funny,
just like being like so past that.
Just think of it this way: like if you're fucking tired, it's probably like 4 in the morning. Like,
You're not getting
what
up.
makes more sense?
what makes
what makes more sense? get up, go to the washroom,
No.
waste energy, or you
Fuck
just
that.
you're just still asleep and you're just like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna piss my pants. and
I'm gonna
still-
try. I'm gonna try to
Just
do that
ruin the
sober, I
couch
think, one time.
and piss on the couch.
Yeah.
It's not
No,
my-
couch isn't ruined.
It's not my
But
couch.
it's like-
Dude, no, we cleaned the fuck out of that couch. At least I wasn't sleeping in bed with you.
Oh, dude, what if he?
Oh my God, what if he-
woke up to the bed with piss?
What would you have done? What would you have
I
done?
already know what he would have done.
What?
What?
You would have just fucking your little like, what the? And then just start fucking hitting me.
Like, no, you would be like, ew.
And then I would have just
I don't
started
even
rolling
know.
on top of you and just be like, all right.
No, wait, because you're a big like germ guy.
Nah.
Like you can't even look at videos of people like popping pimples.
pimples.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm germ guy. That's just like,
Oh, you're germ.
I just find that gross.
I was watching a TikTok before you guys came in,
Yeah.
and it was like some dude getting his ear cleaned.
But it
And
looked
he's
disgusting.
He's like, dude, what are you watching?
So what happens if like let's say you're like laying?
Bro,
in
look like
bed-
that guy's ear.
No,
Remember?
no, no. Oh, okay. but like, okay. No, what if you were like laying in bed, like you just like roll over, it's like really wet and warm. Like, what would you have done?
And you just see me smiling at you.
That would be creepy, first of all. I don't even know what I would have probably pushed him off the bed. I don't know.
Oh, you would have pushed him out of the bed? Nice.
So you could roll around in it more?
Probably went to shower.
Snow angels? There's angels in the bed?
Probably went to shower.
Yeah, definitely shower.
Definitely
Immediately, you would have
Immediate.
sprinted into that shower.
Yeah. And then got mad while showering. Nako, what the fuck is wrong with
I
you?
would have
No,
loved
that's
his,
a little more accurate.
Yeah.
his drunk self to fucking see that shit, like piss in the bed.
I
Cause
probably would have just like.
you would have just
sleep.
been like so aggressive. You probably would have rolled around it naked, probably.
No way.
No.
No piss.
No, I'm not. Nah.
Not dumb.
No, yeah, I'm not.
I don't think you'd be able to live in like a frat house.
I don't think so either. Some of them.
Because
Some
of
of
all
them.
the gross ass shit that goes
Yeah,
on.
but you wouldn't either.
No chance you're living in a frat house.
No. In
Some of them-
Bama, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Some of them. Indiana was good.
Yeah.
In Bama, I would live in a frat house. Yeah, the best frat houses, though.
Yeah, like
Alabama.
the Alabama,
Alabama.
this next level.
It's not even close.
The two best ones we saw on the whole trip were literally at Alabama.
Alabama and Indiana.
All of them.
And then
probably.
the sorority too. was
Yeah.
fucking-
Oh my gosh, dude. So the
I didn't get a
sorority,
chance to go in.
we didn't get to film it.
We got in though.
Wish we could have. But
got it.
AO High at Alabama, not even one of the best ones. Still like an absolute mansion that had marble floors.
Yeah.
It looked like a grand entrance.
It was fun.
It looked like a 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe to it. Like they had this whole like eating area, like the kitchen. It
Girls
was
keep their
literally a
place clean.
5-star hotel.
Yeah, dude. If
Like
you're
breakfast area.
like if you're a girl and you want to go to Alabama, it's because you want to live in those sorority houses.
I looked up actually like what the nicest. I was just curious like what the nicest like houses in the country is, and every time I looked it up, it was Phi Mu, Alabama, the White House.
Yeah. Apparently they pay what $100,000
Something like that. Yeah. Six
every
figures.
year because they're the second White House on campus. The President House, which is where the University of Alabama president lives
Yeah.
on campus, that's apparently supposed to be the only White House on campus.
Yeah.
And Phi Mu's house is also white.
Okay.
And
So what the
because
guy's
of that,
pissed off
they
is
have
that?
to pay a $100,000 fine every year
That guy?
to the city, like
No,
to the
it's
city
just-
or to
yes.
the school.
To the school, yeah.
Fuck that.
That's how much money they have. They're just willing to throw away $100,000.
Like you could just repaint your house,
Yeah.
or you could pay $100,000 a year to have a White House.
Yo, that's actually kind of fucking tough.
It's a flex.
That's a
That's a
flex to be like,
Why-
everyone
That's
knows
weird.
you're paying
Weird
that.
thing.
Well, it's just because it's known now. Like it's just such a prestigious house, the Phi Mu Alabama house.
Imagine like getting like someone like telling you, yeah, you can't do this. You have to change your thing. You're like, no, I'm chilling. Like imagine me like, no, you're good.
All right, pay $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I'm good. I can do that. That's
good.
tough.
I'm good.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
No, Alabama frat houses were just night and fucking day type shit.
Yeah.
I
When
never-
we were driving into the city on the Sunday night when we first got there, we were going to the grocery store just trying to get some food. And I just remember, I think it was me, Chianchi, Stefan, and our other videographer, Matt. And we just were driving down the main street, University, and all these houses were just spotlights on them. And we're
Oh
just,
my God.
we're just all looking at each other like where are we right now?
Yeah, I literally
Like-
couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It looked like
It's
all
crazy.
different types of white houses. Like that's what it was.
These big fucking mansions with these big pillars in every single house. It's just palaces.
Why is every girl so hot? Every fucking girl in Alabama.
That was the second thing that we noticed. That
Yeah.
during that little joyride, we were going and watching all of the, or looking at all the
Yeah.
sororities and frat
The
fraternity
logo
houses,
there.
and
It's tough to find ugly
the
chicks.
second thing that we noticed was, boom, like there's a lot of good-looking women here. And am I allowed to talk about this now?
What?
The ratio.
You're the one that's on the TikTok, not me. Go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
There is a theory, boys, that acceptance rate at schools, higher the acceptance rate, or I guess low, no, higher the acceptance rate, so you have like 80% acceptance rate, that's really high, 20% is low. The higher the acceptance rate at these schools, the better looking the girls are. It is a fact. It is a known fact. We did 13 weeks and tell me it didn't make sense.
It did. Every single school with the highest acceptance rate seemed to have the best looking girls.
West
there.
Virginia and Alabama, the two highest acceptance rates, probably one of the top both like
They're
in
the top
question
four.
to be the top like 4, of best looking girls. FSU was like 50 something, which is
Smokes.
You have your outliers though. Like those are two
Smokes.
outliers.
FSU is an outlier
Yeah.
because South Carolina was higher, but definitely not better looking girls.
Yeah.
But then you got your North Carolinas with a 22%, makes sense, and
Michigan.
your Michigan with the low like 20s, that's a little bit of an outlier, but still makes sense. Wisconsin, I don't know the exact percentage rate there,
I have no idea.
but it probably
It's gotta
makes
be
sense.
low.
Yeah.
It's gotta be low.
It's gotta be like
Got it.
fucking
What do you think it is?
1% acceptance rate.
Wisconsin percent
Yeah.
It's gotta be
15.
no more than 25.
Dude, Michigan had hotter girls.
15? No, North Carolina was 22.
35. If it's higher, that's wrong.
I think though also too the weather factors in a play to it. Like the
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
57.
Yo, that's
So
a
it's
mistake.
definitely
Who's
no,
jumping?
it's not a mistake.
not a
It's,
mistake.
it's the
weather's
weather
low.
X acceptance.
because like that was the most north school we went to,
Beginning
and
of the
I don't mean to sound like a
season.
dick here at all, but that was the worst group of ladies we saw.
No, second. North Carolina was worse.
North Carolina was worse. But it's pretty fucking
Nah,
close.
that's true. I'll give it to that.
I mean, it was pretty close.
Yeah.
There's definitely your outliers for girls at like the schools. Like
Yes.
you could find them.
Yeah.
But then you're up against harder competition
Yeah.
for guys.
Yeah.
Then there's more like girls than
Yeah.
Somebody
Like the
got
Florida
that.
schools are tough because these guys are all hot.
no.
Tan,
same.
jack, and good-looking dudes.
The better the party school, the better looking fucking people there are in general.
Yeah.
Overall,
Yeah.
collectively.
That's a good.
Is that does that mean they're like the hotter you are, the stupid you are,
No. That doesn't mean that.
No.
That doesn't mean that at all.
the more you party.
Well, why is
North
it? Why is it this
Carolina.
though? Yeah.
Not as good looking, less partying, smarter.
If the acceptance rate's a direct correlation to good looking girls, like, I mean, if it's easier
That's
to get into the
it.
school, like, most times you're not as smart, you know? So, like,
I think you're on something.
good looking people may not be as smart.
I think
Closed.
you've cracked the code.
The one thing I regret about Alabama, though, was not going to their Fried Friday. They ate a few Fried
Right,
Friday.
man. I do agree. We
That
had to
was-
film though.
We heard they had a good Fried
But
Friday.
apparently they have a sick Fried Friday.
What is Fried
Quarter
Friday?
lunch. Basically
People that
just,
don't know.
Alpha Feed Alabama
Yeah.
just has people from what hours? Like it's like a fucking.
I think it's like lunchtime.
yeah, it's just
Unit
lunch.
4
They have,
kinda
they have their
thing.
chefs.
Yeah, they have the chef's course, cooking up some great ass food, maybe some mac and cheese, some fucking chicken, you know, maybe some chicken
Fried
breasts,
chicken.
fried chicken, of course, obviously Fried Friday.
Mashed potatoes.
And they just get after it, and they bring over, they invite people, whether it's other fraternities or just
Anybody who gets an invite,
just let's go
really.
to Fried Friday and just have fun.
I'll be honest, if it's anything like five-size tailgate game day food,
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
probably
We missed
amazing.
that, but we had that. That
It was
was
probably
so
amazing.
good.
That was the best like food on the trip.
Unlimited food.
Dude, incredible fucking food.
Anything you want to. They had fucking chicken, mac and cheese, potatoes, veggies.
Potatoes with
They had
gravy.
goddamn multiple flavors of birthday cake.
Dessert. What did they had? Like red velvet or something?
Red velvet and chocolate.
And chocolate. I think they were made of.
Dude, I think I went into
They're
food coma.
cooking
I was
it.
not feeling good after. Like I was like
Too
sick.
much for you?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways,
and Five-Side Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest rounds of golf I think we can collectively say that we ever played.
That was,
oh my god, dude, that was
I was
just
at points I was getting scared because
fertilize the
like,
grass.
no, they go after it.
Oh, dude, that was
They were on the
golf
street.
carts started
I
Yeah,
was
hit each
each
other. Golf carts turned to
died.
golf carts into go karts.
Lube was consumed that day. A
A
lot.
lot of lube.
and that has now carried on to like every other stop after that.
I
which
love
is
those
really
guys.
cool.
It'll always go down. They'll always
People
in my heart.
at FSU Tally Strip put up their
Swing
phone
Yeah.
with the Snapchat
Yeah.
thing. we want swing lube. We're like, where's the swing lube?
And that was originated week 8 in Alabama 3 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
We're always gonna keep that with us.
Swing lube, swing lube's the dad.
yeah.
Like, what a phrase.
I know.
Swing lube. I just gotta
It
lube
just
up.
makes sense.
I just gotta lube
It
up.
really does.
Just gotta lube up.
Like we could like take, we had,
Almost goes in your
if
face.
we had a shot of it right now, like we'd be like, yo, we're taking some swing lube to get some warmed up. Maybe get our mouths moving, our jaws,
Yes.
like,
Our vocals.
our jaws all oiled up.
Yes, dude. Yes.
It just makes sense for everyone.
Lubing up. You gotta lube up whenever need be. There's never a reason not to lube up.
Exactly.
Like if someone comes up to you, yo, lube, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
there's no such thing as making an excuse to not take lube.
When the lube's in front of you, it's meant to get down.
So moving on to Clemson. Yeah,
Funny
dude,
stories.
there's some funny stories at
There,
Clemson.
yeah.
Clemson wasn't rated the highest, but like that was. There are some funny stories. Starting off with the very first night there. So these guys and Maddie go to smoke, and I was sketching out because like we're in like our Airbnb is in like the backyard of some house. Like it was a guest house, which at first we had no idea we were getting. So
Yeah.
like, we show up to this place like, oh shit, like this is a big house, and then it's like, nah, it's like the house at like the back.
Yeah.
So it's like in the middle of nowhere too. Clemson's very woody, very dark, and it's Halloween weekend, just to make things even
It
scarier.
was cool though, the upstairs, having all 3 of us in those beds all set
Yeah,
up.
so it looked small, really small from the outside.
Yeah, it
but
did.
it was pretty big on the inside, which was good. But I was like, yo guys, be careful, like that no one sees or like smells this in outside, because there's like literally like a house there and a house there. Whatever, nothing happens. I'm just like overreacting, but we end up going to bed Sunday night, and I'm like falling asleep, and I remember like having like a vivid like dream, not a dream, but like kind of like sleep paralysis, where like
Epiphany.
I think I'm sleeping, but like I'm not. I am sleeping, but like I'm awake,
Yeah.
and like I can't move. If
Okay.
you've ever had that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've like where like and then you start tripping out, but then I wake up from it, so I'm like actually now awake, and I look to like the window and I see like these figures moving, and I'm like, and there was it really honestly looked like someone was shining a light into the window through the blinds, and someone was on the other side of the window, like talking to someone else, and kept on pointing back
Dude,
in.
you literally scared the shit out of me when you woke me up.
So I'm like staring at this though before you guys even wake up. I'm staring at this by myself for like 10 minutes, like oh
yeah.
fuck.
But
Like
the thing
yo,
is,
what
the
is
thing
going
looking
on?
at him through the window, but he's just looking at it. Like, I say he would look at us. You know what I mean?
I
Remember when
thought
you
he
were
was
like-
staring
remember
back
when-
at me. And then I was
Sure,
like,
you're not high?
Bro, the blinds
No, I
were
wasn't.
fully closed too. Fully closed.
no, so we didn't know that, dude. We didn't know that. I didn't know what this house looked like. I didn't know how I could have. You could have like maybe see through the blinds when the lights are off.
We're also on the 2nd floor, by the way.
Yes, we're on the 2nd floor of a not very big house where you can easily
It's
like use a
second floor,
step
though.
ladder to like look through the window.
And I'm in the basement, or
No,
the main floor,
floor.
sleeping on a couch.
Yeah. So it was me, Mac, and Steph all upstairs sleeping each in different beds. And I'm staring at this thing, and like now I'm like hearing shit too. I'm hearing like, oh, they're in there, or like let's go like check. And I was tripping out now because I knew they had like weed or whatever, which is like not like illegal, but I'm still tripping out because like we're traveling and shit. And we're in like not a family's backyard, or it was like a
It was
family's
a family
I
backyard.
think it was.
Yeah,
It
it
had
was a
like a
family.
little playground.
Yeah. So I'm tripping out. I'm like, oh my god, like someone's there. Like they're gonna like they're looking
They're looking
like, for
at
us.
you?
Like yeah.
Oh boy.
So I wake up Stefan. I'm like, yo, Steph. Like
Dude, he's lit. Yo,
Steph.
someone's here. I'm like, dude, what the fuck do you mean someone's here?
Yeah.
He's like, look at the window. He's like, yo, do you see that?
Did you see someone?
No,
No, I didn't see it.
And I wake up Mac too, and I'm like, yo, dude, like guys, like don't look. Like Mac, especially because he's closer. I'm like, yo, don't look.
I remember
Because
this.
They might see
I remember
you,
this.
but like, don't look. Like, just,
You were scaring the shit out of me. I didn't see
We
anything.
were tripping out.
I was like,
You're
dude,
making it like there's a fucking sniper rifle coming on the window right now, dude.
Literally.
bro, it looked like a guy had like a cowboy hat on, which is what the cops, like the sheriffs, would look like in a town like
Yeah.
Clemson.
Bro, I was literally like going into bed. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, dude. So he's dropping down, and I see he's not saying shit. Okay. So I'm like, and I'm like thinking, I'm messed up. Like, how am I seeing this? And then now he's getting scared as well. I'm like, no way. Like he also sees it.
No, because
And now I'm like actually tripping out.
You guys are
Because
stupid.
because Steph
the way
was
that the
like,
shadows were, it looked like someone.
Dude, I don't
Dude.
understand how. I was literally right there. I was just like looking, like
Yo,
peeking my head
me
back.
and
He's like,
Mac
"They're tripping me out." He's like,
me and
"Yo,
Mac-
but
but
then this guy's also like, I can't see anything. I'm like, but you're also blind. He's like, yeah, that could be it too.
but I know we're on the second floor of this building,
thing
and
is,
there's
like-
no way there's anything there."
Me and Mac both were like, yo, dude, there's no one there, dude. What the fuck you doing? And they're like, Mac, yo, go check it out. I'm not going to check it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like,
So
I'm not trying to know when to die first.
Close this one. I'm like, yo, go look. Like, peek, open the blinds. Open the blinds. Peek open. He's like, no. I'm fine. Like, both of us go. And then, but actually before that, I was like, yo, straight up, like, I texted the Airbnb owner. I was like,
Jesus.
Oh, no, I called.
He's like, yo, dude,
no
we're gonna
answer.
call the
What
cops.
time was it?
No answer. It was like 3 in the morning.
Bro, he literally at one point was like, dude, fuck this. I'm calling the cops.
He had 911 dialed on his phone. It was in his phone. And I'm like, dude, do not call the cops.
Bro, we were in like there was woods behind us. I was tripping out, and like it was the middle of the night. I had
Bro,
like a
he
bad
was
dream
on this,
prior
so
to
that's
that.
why I didn't see it at first, but I'm like, holy shit, maybe he's right.
Yeah, see, he heard like, dude, that actually made me believe it even more because Steph's like now like hiding under his fucking blankets, and I'm like, now he sees it, we're fucked.
Dude, when he
Because
started
the
to
way-
lead it too, I was like,
The
what
way
the
he said
fuck
it
is
is like, yo,
happening
dude,
right
he's
now?
looking at us right now.
All I remember was you guys coming down.
No, we
First
and then
though.
and then one of them like, yo, we should go down. I was like, dude, come with me.
Yeah, and then I remember hearing you guys wake up. Wake me up, and I look. Yo, someone's outside. And I literally didn't give a fuck, and I went back to. I was like, these are idiots. And I
And
just
then
went back to bed.
dude, we went downstairs to go see Chip and like see what's happening. We look out the front window and she's like, "Oh my god, dude, I see someone across the street too." You just see everybody, man.
Dude, I actually did like
It's a disaster.
The way like everything like so I don't know how the figures like actually like there was a tree, it was a tree branch, but our blinds, bro, it was so weird. Our blinds are not see-through.
It's not.
So
but
they were like
a,
thick, like those thick plastic blinds that like are not see-through at all.
they just fold like this, but like the light can get through.
But
so
yeah, so the light was not going through. It
In some
was like
parts.
reflecting downwards, and it made this like. I
it
don't
was
know
a branch
how.
outside though. It ended up being a branch, and the light was not.
Oh, this was a branch.
Yeah,
It was
a
a tree.
branch.
It was a full tree,
It was a full tree.
and like the like what was the light?
Wait.
The moon?
Oh no, there was a side light I think on the house.
Just
I was
That sounded horrifying.
I was actually scared at one point. Back
Yeah, I can tell. You under the covers, bro.
But yeah, that was fun. After it was
What a way to start Clemson experience. Right
Halloween
there.
weekend. Too.
Halloween weekend, getting the spooky
definitely
season started
spooked
in full.
And then actually on Halloween we had some other stories too with Mac and Steph.
Wow, we can start with the night before that, stuff getting lost in the streets of Clemson.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that was actually like dangerous. That like
What was that,
we're
Thursday
lucky.
night?
We're
Actually,
actually
like the frat house, the frat party, pre-party, whatever.
yeah. What
What's
was
a
that?
little-
No, it was Thursday night.
Yeah,
It was-
Halloween.
it was
Thursday night,
Thursday.
Halloween at study hall.
Thursday night, yeah.
And it was the co-hosted bar night. You know, we all go pretty late night. Started a little earlier. I kind of left early with Maddie and Rick because I wasn't having that much fun. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna cut early like 1 or something. So I go home. I leave home. They're all still out. Fast forward, we get like chicken fingers and fries eating at home. You come home. You come home.
I
Like,
got home at like 4 in the morning, and then I
Yes.
think all you guys were passed out, right?
Yes, yeah, but I think we heard you.
You guys
we
probably
heard you.
come
We
in,
came
just
out.
like,
I woke up,
whoops, yeah.
and I was like, Mac, and I was like, wait, where are the other guys? I know where he was.
I headed upstairs.
But I didn't know. Yeah.
And I just go, I see Matt, our other videographer, just laying in
Yep.
on my bed. He was laying in my bed, and I'm like, oh, the hell's happening here? I don't see Chachi, I don't see Stefan.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, let's fucking go, man.
Yeah.
Steph's getting laid.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a good night for him. And then me and Matt just high five each other and shit.
What a great promo.
Great promo.
All around 4 a.m. phenomenal promo. Fast forward in the morning, you come.
I called you guys.
You called us.
Yeah.
What did we say? How did that? Like what happened?
Yeah,
I think I called Matt.
He called me and I'm like, Steph, buddy, how's it going, man? Like, where you at?
We're all
He's like,
fired up,
He's like, oh, I'm at somebody's house. I'm like, oh, you're at a girl's house? He's like, no, I woke up at a random guy's house. I'm like, what?
I'm at a friend.
What happened to you?
It was like their house. It was like some.
He was probably like one of the brothers like who lived
Yeah.
off campus, which is, dude.
But Dylan, what's his name? Dylan.
Dylan.
Yes, it was Dylan. So he messaged me on the boys' account, hey man, which I didn't see because I was asleep in my request. Hey man, found your one friend Stefan stumbling in the streets like at like 2:30.
Yeah.
Me and my boys were driving by, I just picked him up, he's crashing on our couch. Like, I can just picture you like falling like in your Halloween costume, like almost
Oh,
like
that's that clip.
Yeah,
That
you-
clip
yeah,
is from-
post up
they've
the
all
clip.
seen the clip
Literally
with
post up the
Buzzin.
clip.
Oh.
Yeah, it's when you
Seen it,
fucking
but-
rinse Clemson. You said go Alabama. Great guys for finding you.
Oh,
and taking you
unbelievable
home.
guy.
Yeah, we thought you were
We
getting
literally
axed.
met them earlier that night, and then
Yeah, we thought you were spanking.
Because Juan, you were going through your phases.
Yeah, you won.
Juan came up-
Juan came out.
Juan's phase is always when he gets tired, he will pass over the fucking
the shot towers got to one.
Yeah.
The shot towers. No, the shot towers brought out one.
Brought out one. Nothing gets to one.
Nothing does get to one.
One comes out.
Other than maybe some like McDonald's. Like
Yes.
McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cook out anything.
Fast forward to the next night at the bar. We're back at study hall, and then we're talking to the Dylan guy. We're saying our thank yous, buying him a drink and shit. And then so me and him are just shooting the shit, and then Stefan's right next to us as well. And then all of a sudden, I just like start to feel trickling on my leg. So I'm like,
spilling a drink.
I'm like, okay, we're at a bar, it's a common thing. So then I look back, and then I see a girl, literally, her skirt's up, she's in kind of a squatting position, and just a perfect stream coming out of her area
Bro, it was
where
a thick
she would be
stream.
pissing.
Thick stream.
It was thick as fuck.
It was a hose.
All of a sudden,
It was,
like, what?
how thick was this?
No,
It was
like a fucking hose.
Like a solid fucking stream.
solid, bro.
Like what? Like a couple.
Like,
Power
think-
pressure
Think
type
if
shit.
you had, think
that thick?
of, yes.
Like that on the
Power
It was a
pressure.
strong piss.
Bro, like she was holding that in for hours.
And then she puts it up, and then she's like, she looks around like, oh sorry.
Bro, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I look at a guy across from me, I'm like, dude, are you seeing this right now? And we're all just like grossed out.
Wait, so why is it normal for a dude to piss in the bar?
Okay,
We
like,
didn't say it was
not
normal.
a girl.
We didn't say it was normal, but like
We didn't say it was normal.
when you just get pissed on, you know, like unexpectedly, it's a little.
Honest fun.
like this guy at least announced it to some people. He's like, yo, boys, I'm just gonna watch
He's
this
also
kid
doing it
piss.
as a joke for a party rating where he's like, huh,
They're just trying to like
check it out.
like sneak away and get away with it.
Yeah,
She was trying to
she's
sneakily-
sneak it away. Like if you're gonna piss, like, hey everyone, I'm pissing. Like show us you're gonna piss.
Different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather not have a girl's piss end up on my leg.
Yeah, like she sneakily pissed on the dude. That's weird. Yeah.
A little kinky on her part.
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. She,
I'm not gonna judge what she's into.
But the thing is, like, I wasn't even that surprised because of what I had seen in Michigan. But I mean, at that point, I've already.
That was our first time seeing a
Just in the
chick.
club.
I'll be honest, man, that shocked me way more than
That
Michigan.
was a chick pissing.
Like, cause she did it like so unannounced, and like you're not expecting that to happen.
No, that
Bro,
was
I
fun.
straight up, I remember this because we were just talking. I was just like, we were just talking to these girls, and then like I thought it was a drink spill too because there's one girl that just kept on spilling her drink on me. I'm like, oh my god, like this is fucking annoying. Like,
Could've been pissed.
Hold your drink up. No, I saw it like spilling. I'm like, at one point I
It was happening
tapped
too,
and I was like, yo, keep this up. Like, it's just like you're holding it like this. Like, what are you doing? Not only was it $8, it's also just like going all over my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then when you guys saw it, I was like, are you sure it's not a drink? And then he's like, no, like this girl pulled up her skirt.
I will never
And
mistake
started
I think
pissing
you
on
were
me.
talking to her friend, and she kept saying, "No, I don't. She didn't piss. She didn't piss. She didn't piss."
Yeah.
But like, we saw her piss.
There's no mistaking that. That was a stream of piss. It was a perfect stream.
Like we saw other guys who looked like we confirmed.
But I saw it was a fucking hose, dude.
Oh my god, that's funny. I think that was all the funny stories in Clemson, but those are some funny ass
Good
stories.
ones. Those are good ones.
Definitely was some good ones there.
Georgia didn't have many.
Georgia was just a great time.
Georgia.
Pub
Yeah.
golf was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
we just had like the most heinous game of pub golf. 'Cause
Yeah.
mixing in the swing loop and that.
Move
Just,
was made it different.
That was the start of of Juan's role.
yeah.
Why?
Juan's
That's one of
menace.
the-
That was.
Yeah.
That's when Juan came out 3 times.
Stefan did not come on any night.
Why
Six-
didn't exist though then?
No.
I mean, Juan did.
That's when Juan was born.
Juan made it. No, yeah. Are we saying Georgia's when Juan was born?
Yeah.
I think so.
Then he kind of also died then in FSC.
No, Juan just.
Well, I don't
that's to
think
be
he died. I think he more so like got like forced out of the situation.
Yeah, like they told Juan to like get back home.
Like
Juan got deported.
Juan got
Back to
defeated that
Mexico.
night. He got
That's
defeated.
amazing. He can come out one day.
He maybe will.
He might. Be.
Next time we start to drink with him, I may have to watch out for my son Juan.
Juan was gonna be back. No, Juan's coming back.
I'd be
but no,
pleasantly
dude,
shocked to be
I
there.
remember you were pretty fucked on the Georgia nights, and they had a really good calzone spot that we were going like
Yeah, I remember
3 straight
that.
nights.
I
with that
remember
calzone.
Such good calzone.
So fucking
Eddie's.
good. Eddie's calzones, so gas. We went to get it. We went to get it. I can't remember what night.
Every night.
I think we got it.
Yeah,
every night.
multiple
But the
nights.
night,
Except for club golf.
The last night I think it was.
the last
It
night.
was the last night, yeah.
So you're coming in, just again, Juan's going through that stage where he just wants to fight. We went to get calzones to like wrap up the night. Our night's done, you know, we're trying to get food, of course. And we get in, and then you're trying to fight Chanchy. I don't know what he said to you.
No, we were just play fighting though that time.
Yeah, but like you guys, like it's weird play funny. I feel like you actually like would like, you know, like
Fun, some
wanna
anger.
fight.
No,
You were
we were
playing
just
funny, like, he had
tripping.
some anger to him.
No, we were tripping. We were just like, yo, like you're a pussy and shit. Like you wouldn't do anything.
I think when you go hard, it also.
But then like, yeah, and then
You were definitely poking Juan.
Yeah, I was poking him for sure.
You were poking
I
Juan.
was definitely poking him.
Saying shit I know Juan would not like.
Yeah.
I knew right away, because I was a little more sober. I was like, oh, Juan's not gonna like that. No. I know Juan was not gonna like that.
Juan's like 6'7".
I definitely like to get. I definitely like to get Juan riled up.
Yeah, for sure. And then Bryce, our good friend Bryce, who's the pub golf guy from you guys know, the guy's just inhales alcohol. He's like trying to break it up, and I think he thought it was more
He thought it
serious.
was real, yeah.
But it was a little play fighting between you two. So then I think he got
He put me in a
put
headlock.
you in a headlock, and then you were fired up.
And then I put you. I was like, you
Yeah.
like that? You like seeing me in a headlock? I'm gonna get you in a
And then you were in the
headlock.
headlock, and then you were in the Juan and like that again. And then we just had to keep breaking you guys apart at one point. It was
And then literally 2 seconds later, guys passed out on the bench.
yeah, and then you just fucking you just hit
That's the one thing about Juan though. He has his
Sleep mode.
phases, man. He's got his little like, oh, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna bubble phase.
Yes.
And then he's got his like, I'm gonna fight you aggressive phase.
Yes.
And then he goes to good night.
Sleep phase.
That's it. Those are the three stages. The way we got to phone him, I had to fucking carry him like this, walking step for step with the guy because I was sober. I
Oh,
was
on your
driving.
back? Is he on your back?
No, I was just step for step holding his fucking tits, just walking with him. He's just
Like
stumbling.
basically just being an entire body brace. Right?
Nice.
Pretty much,
Nice.
yeah. Yeah, I was doing this moral sport.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that was the start, or that was the end of his 3 for 3. And then it went into FSU, which we'll talk about more next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll get into the questions now.
Yeah, let's get into questions. That was good.
Holy fuck, that was a good couple stories. That was the longest stories we've had.
There's a lot.
Okay, we're gonna rank now out of the entire
Let's go
13
top
weeks.
5.
Yeah, we're gonna do the top 5 schools. Are we gonna pick an order? We should.
Yeah,
Wait, are we
okay.
picking one? Like, am I picking my own
No.
top, or are we doing together?
Yeah.
I think we talk about it. We all come to a collective group. That's what it is.
Okay.
So coming in at number 5. Let's just
I
grab
don't think
the
we
5.
can do that.
What do you
It's
mean?
gonna take too long, I think.
Yeah, it is. I think it's better if we just agree.
Okay, let's talk about it quickly. Okay.
No, wait.
Let's, I think we
Let's
should
just say
go
it.
top 1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
What do
4,
you
5.
think what's your guys' number 1?
Alabama.
FSU.
FSU.
Okay. What do you have?
You're the deciding factor here, and that's gonna go number 1.
Say it. You already know what it is, I feel like.
Gotta be. I don't know, dude. I think probably FSU. I think.
Boom.
Okay, fine.
FSU number 1,
Yes.
best looking girls.
Okay, 2 Bama.
Yeah, I agree.
2, I'll go Bama. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 West Virginia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 Florida.
Yep.
UF. Yeah.
I don't know.
5 South Carolina.
5 is South Carolina. Maybe.
I don't remember South Carolina.
Georgia? Georgia wasn't great.
5 is South Carolina in my opinion.
Georgia wasn't great.
I'm okay with that.
Clemson wasn't great.
Yeah, South Carolina.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I didn't take long at all.
Yeah, that was easy. That was phenomenal top 5.
Those ones definitely I feel like stood out like above the rest by like a decent
I
margin.
think the honorary mentions, Ohio State, sneaky, and also
Yes.
Georgia.
The thing is, Georgia, they're all hidden though.
Hit
They
it.
only showed up for the football game. At the bars, it was so hard to find.
Oh,
them.
dude, do you remember at the game?
Georgia football game. If you guys want to go find the best looking girls, go to Georgia Greek Life football game.
Dude,
You're surrounded by sororities.
Dude, I remember.
I don't. That was the like. If that was everywhere, they would have got number
Dude,
1.
from the beginning of the game, they just kept pulling up in groups. One
Everywhere.
by one,
And just
surrounded us.
here.
Southern Smokes, just wearing
Bro.
their dresses, looking beautiful.
Can we agree if that was like throughout the entire school, that would be number 1?
No.
Nah, it'd be hard.
No.
They'd be in the top
That's
5.
definitely, yeah, they're in the top 5 for sure, but I don't think
That's
they're beating at Florida State or Bama.
Bro,
No, maybe
if
West
that
Virginia.
concentration, like
You're
was-
looking at a selective group though there.
I don't know why they are all there though. Like
The whole sororities. They're just lined up.
we went out to 3 nights before that, and then that Saturday morning we were like, whoa, like where were these girls?
Just shocks you.
We were shocked. But if I look at like the reason why I'm saying no so fast, because Florida State and Alabama, it was tough finding ugly chicks.
Sheer depth.
Like
So
that's
much
how
depth.
there was so much depth, and there was because it was everywhere. You look at a concentrated area, Alabama everywhere, and Florida State everywhere.
You
Beautiful.
didn't need to find, like, it wasn't like, oh, just the game these girls were
Yes,
looking.
it was every
every
night,
place.
everywhere I went. There's beautiful people. It's just yes. They're ahead of it. They're ahead.
It's also the South.
Self.
The
It's different.
tans.
It's just different.
It is different.
Dudes
Okay.
got tans.
Good
too.
different.
The dudes are hot.
Yeah.
Love seeing a good dude sometimes here and there, you know? Who has the most kills from the trip? This is probably the most requested question that everyone
This
wants.
is the most. I put up a story on our Instagram a couple weeks ago, and I had to put up another story
Yeah.
to tell you guys to get more creative because literally, like, I'm not
90%.
joking you.
90%.
95% of every question that was put in there was who got the most kills.
Yeah.
That was like. It was funny to
It makes
see.
sense. Like, I'd be curious too if I was a fan.
And then some guy was, and then after I put up the second story telling you guys to get more creative with it, some dude was like, "Fuck you, Chianchi. We want to know how many kills Chip got."
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that and I kind of made me. I was like, fucking shit. Do you think the Clemson score would have been higher if you were given some type of tour of any athletic facilities or given a tour around campus? And don't you think the tour is given unfair advantage to the schools that were unaware that the boys were in town?
So I want to say yes, it gives it an unfair advantage, but like no offense,
gotta rank what we see.
have your like
It's not their fault,
facilities
but
available to tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we honestly came on a better weekend than
It's not like we didn't reach out to them. Like
Yeah,
we reached out
tried.
the exact same amount and the exact same like.
some people
I reached
are
out to
trying
their
be
football
careful.
program
Some people are
also.
trying to be careful because
Also,
of COVID.
and also COVID. A lot of the top SEC or just top football programs don't let people unless you
Some
know
sort
of
of
someone,
connection,
like
I
you
guess.
have a very like close someone on the actual team or within management. You can't get a tour. I know Georgia because they were number 1 for so long. Sucks to suck now, but
But they didn't. They honestly
They-
didn't sway it that much.
The top 2 schools that we went to, we didn't get an athletic tour there.
yeah,
Exactly.
We got a tour of like the campus, but like
No, like
That,
no,
the
we
tour of the campus honestly didn't sway my score.
Yeah, it
at
didn't
all.
sway at all.
Like, we were driving around campus all
cool to see. But like we drove around, saw a lot of campus everywhere we went.
other things made the score.
yeah. Other things like athletics, so like a big part of it is like sometimes like tailgating or like the
Tailgates and
atmosphere,
atmosphere.
student section.
Other things could have made it up.
Yeah, like the tour, like nah, I would say not really. To be
The
honest.
tour
Like,
doesn't.
barely. Not really.
It's cool to see, but it doesn't like.
Yeah, also
add
Clemson had a
crazy.
good weekend because they had Halloween, which
Yeah.
definitely could have inflated their score.
Exactly.
Would you say the SEC has the best party schools? Yes.
Yeah.
Ah!
The thing is, we've only seen 3.
No,
Yeah,
that's when
you know.
We've only seen
Didn't we go
3
out for
SEC
it?
schools. We went
Yeah.
to Bama, South Carolina, and then Florida.
We
Those
still
are,
have like the
Well,
top.
Georgia.
and Georgia. Yeah, so we had football.
We still got like the top ones to go to.
Like-
LSU, Ole Miss,
Ole Miss will be a good time. Auburn will be fun.
Auburn.
Tennessee.
A&M or no?
A&M is
Missouri.
A&M is a SEC school.
Missouri.
Mizzou.
Yeah, but like we don't know yet. We'll have to go to all the SEC and let you know, and go to like
We'll
all
also
the
get
other
a good
Pac-12. We still
like
gotta go
the
to.
Pac-12 tour, like seeing Arizona State. That would be good
Yeah.
to see and really like compare it to like an
SEC.
actual. How does it compare to the SEC?
I agree. So we don't know that yet. To answer that, we'll find out soon. Which school has the most wifeable girls?
Wifeable girls. I feel like that's just more so like just personal opinion.
Dude, like
Yeah,
I think that's
exactly.
a personal opinion,
Yeah.
like which type of girls, but they were
I don't
definitely
think a
different types.
school, like all schools have all types of girls.
yeah, you're gonna have I agree.
Like you can
There's
find,
outliers.
You gotta find your diamond in the rough. I remember in Georgia, a random girl comes up to me in the middle of the street, on the sidewalk, and is like,
Oh my
and
God.
is like, can you call me an Uber? Like I need, like, can you call me an Uber? Blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, like sure, I'll call an Uber. It's fine. Like this girl's like lost her friends. Her phone was dead apparently, and she's like, no way to get home.
Man.
Middle of the street. So I was like, okay, like I'll call her an Uber. Don't want some like fucking random
sure.
dude.
Yeah,
to,
of course.
to take her
Being a
home.
good guy.
Of course not.
Good guy.
Great guy.
Call it. I'm waiting. It's like 10 minutes, whatever. We wait. We're just talking now outside, and the Uber comes. I'm like, yo, okay, the Uber's here.
Yeah.
You should go. It's like over there. I'm walking her now to the Uber, and get her in, and she can't find her phone. And like she had it like literally 10 minutes ago, and she's like, do you have my phone? Do you have my phone? I'm like, no, like I do not have your phone. Just like go like to like this Uber's taking you like the dorm or wherever she was going. She gave me the wherever she needs to go. Like just go in. Like maybe it's there. Like maybe your friend has it. Whatever. Like just get in. She's like, no, like you have my phone. Blah blah. Now she's making a scene in front of the middle of the street, in front of the
Fucking
Uber.
girl was doing this.
Yeah.
This girl was doing
Yeah,
this.
she was plastered. That's why. Like, if she was sober, like, it'd be like,
Fuck
like,
off.
you're good, bro. Like, but she was like plastered. Like, so I was like, okay, like, I'll call you an Uber so you can go home. So I'm like, hey, I'm not like I hop in the Uber as well. I'm like,
Yo, get her.
like just like drive for a bit, like just pass the street and like so I can tell her like some like yo like this is where you're going, you're good. Like maybe I can check my pockets quick. I didn't have shit. Like I knew I didn't fucking have her phone.
Yeah.
And now she's like screaming at the Uber, blah blah, like and then the Uber stops because she's like fuck. She said like fuck you, but she was talking to me. The Uber thought she was talking to the Uber driver, and then she's like get out. The Uber driver says to her like get out, like I'm not taking you. I was like oh no. It's like she said it to me like just like take her home, and then I get out. I'm like I'm fucking going like just take her home. Like she said it to me. So I don't know what happened after that, but like she could have gotten kicked out again, but she was because like that chick was being a bitch. Even though like I was helping her out. I don't know where her phone was, but yeah, that was fucked.
Damn, that's
Like
crazy.
some random dude in the street calls you an Uber, and now you're cussing him out.
But it's because she's drunk. She probably like forgot even what was happening and shit. Yeah, I don't know. That's
I was like, whoa.
Girls,
Too
man.
much, man.
Too
Like,
much.
you have any crazy experiences with the ladies?
Or you?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Honestly, like the one I think crazy experience I had was like I was DDing that night. I was sober. I had too much to drink the night before, so I was like, you know what? I'll keep it cool. I'll just drive. So I was Snapchatting this girl beforehand, and then she ended up pulling up to the same bar that we were at.
Okay.
And then just the whole night, bro,
Oh my
this
God.
girl's just attached my arm. And I wasn't about it at all from the start. And then she just kept like trying to dance with me, trying to bubble. She's like, oh, come on, like have fun, like let loose and shit. I'm just like, I'm alright, you know, I'm just trying to have a good time.
Nah, I'm chilling.
So I just kept like
Nah,
trying to
I'm
like, I kept trying to like lose her in the crowd. And like I'd just be talking to some people, like some fans would come up, I just
Weren't
like
you
be
guys,
tapping
both
them
of you?
This
Wait,
is
I was
both.
gonna say, is this
This is the same night. Chip was going through the same experience as I was the same night. So we're just like, fuck. All of a sudden, I'm talking to a guy, and she just comes, literally starts holding my arm. I don't even acknowledge she's there. And I just start talking to the guy, and I just look at her over, and she's just like looking up, staring at me like,
Bro, I saw it a couple of times. It was creepy.
Dude, she's a
I was like,
like they
enough
were
is
just, like-
enough. I went to the washroom with Chip for
powwow.
and then I'm like,
Big
dude,
powwow.
I'm tired of this. I can't deal with it.
No.
Let's go sit at the
Dude,
table.
dude,
And we were
imagine.
there for like 15 to 20 minutes just
You
chatting.
think some girls would like get a hint when you're talking to another fucking girl and she's like right there and she comes while I'm fucking talking to this other girl, grabs me, pulls me out of my conversation. First of all, really rude. Second of all, I'm like, what's up? And then she looks at me, she's like, you don't want to hook up with me. And I was like, wow.
You guessed it right.
I mean,
You
Jesus
guessed it
Christ.
right.
You know, like, come on, like, I'm hanging with my boys. Like, I'm like, come on, like, I'm just having fun with my boys. Like, ease up, you know, we're here to have fun. She's like trying to like guilt me, like as if like I don't know what to like.
What'd you say to her?
I was just like, I'm having fun with my boys. I honestly lied. I said we're going to another bar in like 20, so you can meet us there, but we're gonna fucking stay at that bar. I was trying to like lie, and she was like, just didn't lie.
Anything to get out of what you were doing.
Dude, we went for a 15-minute powwow.
Like,
We went to a 15-minute.
I didn't
powwow,
want to
bro.
go back. That was the most enjoyable time I had all night because this girl was not on my arm.
We had good combos for 15 minutes.
It was good. It was good for 15 minutes.
Very relaxing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I remember one time in the night,
the last
I saw
question.
you hugging her and you were like, help me.
Oh yeah, I was hugging her and I was looking at Stefan like, help me, and you were
Why
laughing.
would you hug her?
She's like, can I just have a hug? I was
I
like,
think it was
sure.
like when they were leaving.
Yeah, I was trying to say bye for the fucking.
They just
90
wouldn't. It wouldn't go.
Dude,
They wouldn't
yeah,
go.
It wouldn't go. It wouldn't. All right.
They
Straight
they
up.
finally understood when we hit the parking lot. Then
No,
they're
the one
like,
girl didn't realize.
Didn't even
Her
realize,
friend's like,
dude.
all right, it's
They
enough.
don't
Like,
want
it's
it.
over. It's
They don't
over.
want
Done. Like we're going home.
And then she's like, wait, what? What?
Like I don't understand.
Just too much.
Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much.
Alright.
Any advice for incoming freshmen? Don't have a girlfriend.
Give them some actual advice, Chip. Come on now.
That's not it.
Like, if you have a girl, like, I think the
Depends
best,
what you want.
a good piece is be
Okay,
yourself,
you know what?
and as early on in school, try to make as many friends as you can. Maybe join some clubs,
Network.
go pre-play,
Yes.
network, go to,
Yes.
like, if you can't go to a bar, just,
Get involved.
but just be yourself and just get involved.
Yes. Get active. Get active.
I agree.
Any embarrassing moments? Nope. Not for me.
There's zero this whole trip.
None.
There's none this whole trip.
Not that I'm saying on camera, Stefan.
Can't even see who's saying
Dude, some guy from the crowd, the last night we were there when we were the Playboy Bunnies, like, I was just, like, turned around, not facing the crowd. Like, he grabbed my ass, this dude. So I was like,
That's pretty straight.
okay. So I looked back around. I thought it was a girl. So I was like, okay, what's happening here? So I, like, bent down, like, yo, is everything good? And then, like, this guy and his
kept
girl,
seeing her and she's like, no, stop.
the
stop.
girl's like, stop. Like, no, don't do this. I'm like,
That's what I'm
like,
confused.
what is happening right now?
From back-
Like,
going back.
like, what is it? Like, what did I do? I just turned around, so they
going
grabbed my
back.
That's what I'm
butt.
like, what are you
I kept
doing?
going, like, I don't know. I why?
I like how your brain processes this, I'll be honest.
I was just genuinely
Same.
curious. So then it took me a while to like actually figure out what he, that he wanted to be. Like, he was just like doing this shit, like
Yeah.
see. And I was like, yo, dude, like, what's good? Like, are you good? Like, come
Yo,
on,
I didn't
stop.
know this meant you were a pussy. Like,
Yeah, dude.
So we got this guy doing this, and I'm like, I just think he's like dyslexic or something. He's like looking at his fingers.
I literally didn't know what he was doing.
thought
He did it really good though. His finger like bent back.
I thought he was stupid.
Can't even do
I can do
it.
it.
I thought he was just stupid.
Dude, jokes on him. He got kicked out for that, and then after he got kicked out, I was like, oh, he was trying to fight.
Yeah, that's what
I didn't put two and two together. I just thought he was just trying to.
Even in the
like,
video,
yo, what's
he's like
good, man? How's it
smiling
going?
and doing it.
Yeah, because he was smiling, so I didn't think, like, what the fuck is this shit?
No, I knew. I started chirping him right behind you. I don't know how.
I know Matt, our videographer, was chirping him too, and he was like, let's go, man, let's go to parking lot and shit.
Bro, that was saying that?
No, not Matt. Matt was
The
saying
guy was telling him to come out, but Matt's like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, that's Matty. Yeah, that's Matty. All right, that's pretty good story. All right, if you could go to any school on this trip, which one would it be and why? Yeah, I already got it.
I do too. It's
Okay, I
insane.
really like Michigan, but
No.
the weather is not it.
Yeah.
Florida State?
Dude, my favorite school.
What? Why?
That was just my favorite school.
It's a good answer. It's a good answer. Florida State's a good
That's
answer.
ironic.
So yours is Florida State. I'm gonna assume yours is on your shirt right now.
Alabama.
What's yours?
Roll Tide, baby.
Mine's close second though, Michigan. I could actually see myself.
Yeah, my close second was Michigan.
Yeah, man, Bama, Michigan.
Yeah,
This is
I think like Michigan like has a special place in my heart, but it's just the weather that really gets it for
Yeah,
me.
see, that's a big thing too.
It's like it's warmer in Alabama, so I may have to choose Alabama
Turns me on
over
more.
Michigan, but it's a tough one.
It's so tough.
The weather's just such a deciding factor.
So we're on Alabama and then Florida State. Ironic one. Best hangover cure.
I think
Shower.
I think a simple
Shower for
bottle hangover. Right? That's the
Happy Dads with electrolytes, honestly,
Do not
didn't get many hangovers.
I only got hung out when we did like
mixed.
mixed.
The bar nights and then we yeah.
Yeah. But if we were just drinking Happy Dads, like challenge videos and stuff, like never really
That's
went over
hangover
the
cure
point.
is if you
But I'd be
have
buckled.
a water bottle before you go to sleep.
I'd be
Yeah.
buckled sometimes. So.
just a water
I would
bottle.
go to bed and take a nice nap before the bar.
Yeah, for sure.
How many female subscribers do you guys have? 2,000?
2,000 in a little bit, maybe.
2,100?
It's a small group, but it's a very strong group.
Oh,
is.
and you know what? Florida State. One of the girls when
We
we
met
went on the
someone.
tour, at the tour of the
The gym. We went to the gym.
She was like, "Holy shit, you guys, the boys I need." I was like, "No,
And yes, last weekend in Michigan too, some girl took a pic. Pop it up.
I've never seen girls." You guys think like,
Oh, it's
you know,
cool to
like
see.
it's always dudes, which I love my dudes. I love my
that's
boys.
even what we like.
Yeah.
Are you
So when we get a girl coming up, it's like, well, that's weird.
Yeah, it is.
I would say, well,
It's weird, but it's a nice weird. It's like, wow, like you're not used to this yet.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
usually I'm like,
It's cool
oh, is
to
it like
see.
for your boyfriend or something? Like, nah, like I like you guys. I'm like,
That's sick, eh?
fucking love
Nice.
you.
Yeah. Okay. That's that wraps up the questions, boys.
All right, that's the third episode.
Right.
Subscribe, boys. Like, comment. Next one has a big announcement in it. You guys are gonna see what we're doing for 2022, and how FSU, Miami, and Florida work.
so good.
Stay tuned. 8:30 p.m. next Thursday. Let's go, baby.